Hey, it's your man investing with Cam. Just back on here. I want to show you guys because I'm just, I guess, fascinated with these yield max ETFs, especially the NVDY, the one that does the synthetic calls on the NVIDIA stock. Reason why I'm so interested in them, I mean, just the dividend yield on these things are amazing, and hopefully they can keep this up. But I want to just kind of jump on here and show you guys the dividend snowball effect, and just how quickly you can go from making a few $1,000s a year to making enough money in order to be able to retire and live comfortably, as long as, like I said, things don't change with these dividends that are being paid out by these ETFs. But like I said, I like NVIDIA, or NVDY, I'm sorry. A lot of people talk about the Tesla one, but this NVIDIA one does not get the publicity or what have you like the other ones do, or like that particular one does, I should say. But to me, it's the most stable out of all of them. If you just kind of look at it, as far as the dividends that it's been paying out and stock price appreciation and that good stuff. But as you can see here at the top right now, it's trading at $22.65. What I want to show you guys is go down here and just kind of show you the dividends that it's been paying out. So the first one it paid out was 74 cents, then 95, then 81, and then 92 cents on the very last one that they're going to be paying out for the month of September. But like I said, I want to show you guys the snowball effect, and just how quickly you can build up your position in this particular stock, and actually, like I said, make more than enough dividend money per year to be able to just kind of relax, or take a nice vacation, or stop working altogether. So let's do this. So 22.65 is the stock price, and so I'm just going to say, let's say if you start off with 10 grand, and I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna do 22.75, because when you buy the stock, typically you don't get it at the price that it's actually going at. So I'm gonna do 22.75, which will get you 439 shares, and I'm gonna do it times the last dividend, which was the 92 cents. Is what that one was. So that would get you $408 per month. And so I'm going to do that times 12. So that's $4,900 a year that you would make off of 10 grand invested in NVDY, which is really good. I mean, pretty much you're making half of your money back within a year's time in dividends by investing in NVDY. And so let's just say if you roll those dividends or reinvest those dividends back into the stock, and this is just assumption wise that the price of the stock doesn't change. We'll do that 22.75 again, which will get you another 215 shares for the next year. And we're just going to multiply it times the last dividend amount that they paid out again. And we'll do that times 12, which would then get you another $2,400 a year. And so with that 2,400 plus the 4,900, now you're making $7,300 a year in dividends. And as you can just kind of see how that snowball effect, especially with, like I say, NVDY, works, and it's quick too, as far as the amount of money that you will make every year just by reinvesting your dividends. And so let's do it one more time here. 22.75 get you another 321 shares now per year if you just reinvest, and we'll multiply that times the last dividend payout, do that times 12. And so literally in a 3-year time frame, you'll be making more in dividends than what your actual investment was, and that's in 3 years, in which, I mean, that is unheard of for the most part when dividend investing. So these yield max ETFs have a lot of potential, and for people like us, there's a lot of potential for us to make a lot of money and be able to make this money quickly, and be able to kind of just say, you know what, forget the working world, and I'm gonna go out here and do something that I'd rather be doing every day, you know. But like I said, in a matter of 3 years, you are making more in dividends than what you actually started off with on your initial investment. And I mean, that's just an amazing thing. And that's off of 10 grand, you know. And like I say, in 3 years, you're making more than 10 grand a year in dividends. Let's just say if you do or had this kind of money, 50 grand to be able to start off with, we're going to do the 2275 times the 9297. So that's $2,000 a month that you would be making in dividends off of 50 grand. So now you're making almost, well, you are making $24,000 a year in dividends off of a 50 grand investment, you know, which is amazing. And so the dividend snowball, of course, with more invested is going to be a lot faster process, you know, as well. And so now you would get 1,077 additional shares if you reinvested them off of 50 grand. And so now that would be an additional 12 grand a year. And so in a matter of a year's time, you go from $24,500 to $36,543, which is more than a lot of people are making working full-time jobs, you know, at let's say a Walmart, or working at a fast food joint, or even at a warehouse somewhere. And so, like I say, in a matter of 3 years, I mean, you could be sitting pretty nice to where you don't have to, like I said, work full time. You can go and find you a part-time job somewhere. And so after that 36,000, we're gonna divide that by 22.75, 9297, extra $1,400 a month. And so in a matter of 3 years, you would go from $24,500 to $54,464 in a matter of 3 years without putting any more money into this NVDY ETF, and just letting the snowball effect really pick up momentum if you had that kind of money to start with. But like I say, even if you don't have 50 grand, even off of 10 grand or 5 grand or 1,000, the dividend snowball effect is a lot faster with NVDY, just because of the amount in dividend that it pays out each month. But like I say, off 50 grand in 3 years, you're making $54,000. So you made back your initial investment, which you still do have, and you're making, you know, $54,000 a year that you could literally take that money at that point and say, you know what, I don't want to work for anybody anymore. I mean, that's $1,000 a week, you know, not including the fee that you have to pay, but still you're making roughly $1,000 every week off of a $50,000 investment, and you're making this in a matter of 3 years without having to invest any more money into NVDY. So I mean, it's truly something to think about, you know, especially if you're looking for that financial freedom. And I hope this is helpful to a lot of people. I am going to be buying more and more of NVDY so that I can get to the point of not having to work either full time or do something else I'd rather do in life. But hey, I appreciate all the people tuning in to my channel, Investor with Cam. Please don't hesitate to like and subscribe, share my channel, and I'll be back on here with another one.